So the brilliant political minds over at Fox Business Network are going to try to make the case that the $15 minimum wage, which Democrats just proposed, is bad politics. So not only do they think it's bad policy, they do, they also think it's bad politics. This is going to be funny.
A job must lift workers out of poverty, not keep them in it. We must raise the federal minimum wage from a starvation wage of $7.25 an hour to $15 an hour. Doing so would directly increase the wages of more than 25% of the U.S. workforce. Come on in, Larry O'Connor with the Washington Times. All right, Larry, what's wrong with that idea? Tell me.
Well, what's wrong with it, first of all, politically, is that it really throws a wrench into the Democratic presidential process. When you got Bernie Sanders doing this, it's very similar to 2016, where he's going to force the mainstream candidates, then Hillary Clinton, this time maybe Joe Biden, maybe Terry McAuliffe, going to force them to lean to the left and lurch to the left, and they're going to go so far to the left they're going to fall and they can't get up. The problem here, Stuart, is you've got so many candidates who want to be the presidential nominee for the Democrats. The Iowa caucus is going to look like the NCAA basketball tournament. We should have the March Madness bracket going. And all of them are going to out-left each other. They're all going to out-liberal each other with these policies. President Trump is going to be able to run on a track record, not a promise, a track record of bringing back good, well-paying manufacturing jobs to the middle of America, jobs that Democrats said were gone forever. Now, who's going to vote for someone who says we're going to bring you really good minimum wage jobs versus a president who has already delivered on bringing good-paying, manufacturing jobs? I think the president wins that debate.
My favorite thing about Fox Business is that you can reliably take whatever they say and just assume the exact opposite is the truth. It's reliable. Whatever they say, whatever the opposite is of what they say, that's your answer. I'm not kidding. So, to that last point of, President Trump can run on bringing back manufacturing jobs. What? Notice how he gave no data. There were no facts there. There was no information there. Why? Because it's the opposite of what he's trying to say. So, under Trump, 93,000 jobs have been outsourced. That's an increase from Obama. And he ran as the anti-outsourcing guy. Obama, there were 87,000 jobs outsourced his last year in office. Trump, 93,000 his first year. Now, before you say, but he's only been in there a year. Is it really his fault? Yes! His fucking policies, his tax bill, experts have pointed out, it incentivizes outsourcing. There were congressional hearings where they were saying, it's on record, we have the fucking video, where they're like, if you pass this, there will be more outsourcing because it is incentivizing outsourcing. Don't pass this tax bill. And then they did. So 93,000 jobs outsourced. By the way, he could have signed an executive order on day one that the federal government has to buy American. But he didn't do it. Because right now we have Buy American on the books, but American includes us and all of our allies. So in other words, if you buy from Israel, that's the same as buying American. Nonsense. It's stupid, but that's what it is. He could have signed an executive order on day one. The federal government must buy American. That would have instantly helped our job situation here. He didn't sign it. And then also, just happened, 14,000 GM jobs gone. They're closing multiple plants, including in Ohio. And he's praising him like, Trump and manufacturing. He'll run on his manufacturing record. The record is in the bad direction. It's in the wrong direction. He's lost jobs. Terrible. So he doesn't know what the fuck he's talking about. But then furthermore, look at how dumb they are. They're actually arguing that, the Democrats are going to force themselves left and then they're going to fall and they can't get up. They actually believe that $15 minimum wage is bad politics. Regardless of what you think on the policy, okay, put that aside, whether or not you think it's good or bad. They think it's bad politics, meaning if you run on it, people will be like, ugh, gross. What? That's overwhelmingly popular. 80% of the country wants to raise the minimum wage. 80%! And he's acting like, this is a fringe idea. Loony. Crazy. They don't know what the fuck they're talking. They're utterly clueless. God damn it, man. They're going to have no idea what hit them. This new wave of populist left politicians, they're going to leave these guys a metaphorical bloody pulp on the floor because they actually believe that regular people agree with them. Nobody agrees with you and your fucking pro-corporate, pro-billionaire garbage bullshit. Nobody believes you and thinks you're fighting for regular people. You look like massively pompous assholes. And obviously, if you can't figure out that a $15 minimum wage isn't good politics, you can't figure anything out. So look out, because the more Bernie pushes everybody left, the better off the Democrats are. And you can bet that.